Hey, good morning, Mid-Missouri. Happy Thursday. We are still tracking some of that smoke that you noticed in the sky on Wednesday. Our wildfire smoke that filled in yesterday afternoon, you can kind of see that here. That's that really faint gray smoky looking item moving in here from the northwest. That line, you can see it stretching from Omaha to St. Joseph, Columbia to Camdenton. That was the leading edge of that. We still have that in the forecast today, maybe even a little bit more so than yesterday. We zoom in here, you can see some of the thick smoke right over mid-Missouri, and so expect to see that again. We don't expect it to make its way to the surface. Air quality still looking good for your day today. Now Thursday, we're looking dry. We are looking towards Friday, though, when we look at that cold front. That cold front's going to slide through tomorrow. Today, we're getting back into the 80s by noon, maybe, for some folks. We're warming quickly. Some high clouds working in from the west throughout the day, so we won't be completely sunny. We'll see partly cloudy skies with some, again, a potential for a sprinkle or two popping up throughout the evening. Most of us are dry. Most of us won't notice that at all. So effectively a dry day in your forecast. Early tomorrow, 3 a.m. to 7 a.m., we're looking at some showers north of I-70. Could be for the commute hour for folks near Macon to Paris. Marshall, if you're making the trip from Macon to Moberly or Moberly to Columbia on 63, you'll have a chance for some showers. If you're in Jefferson City, you're dry for your morning commute likely, but that starts to fill in closer to late morning around the noon hour. We'll still see showers on the board for Columbia and Jefferson City, maybe even Sedalia, Marshall as well through the noon hour. And then into the afternoon, this turns into a thunderstorm threat for folks to the south. Now, I use the word threat loosely. We're not expecting severe weather, but we will have some potential for some better rainfall with bigger drops from these thunderstorms around I-44, and that's where we could see some locally higher amounts. Otherwise, we've got a high chance for rain, but not a lot of rain, if that makes sense. Widespread light rain is expected. Here's a look. Just about everyone getting a chance for that rainfall, but meager amounts, up to about 1/4 of an inch at most. And then closer to I-44, really the Lake of the Ozarks to Rolla. And when I say that, I mean Osage Beach, Rolla, Lynn getting involved. Camdenton and I-44, of course, going to be close enough to consider the potential for maybe an inch or more, depending on how long those thunderstorms stay overhead. So we're going to be watching for mostly minimal rainfall, a select few really getting the rainfall lottery. And then we're looking at highs in the low 80s today. 70s tomorrow, just barely hitting 70 with that rain in the forecast. We're a little humid, 61 for our dew point on Friday. That's with that rain moving through. With the cold front behind it, we're in the 40s. Very dry feeling on Saturday, and that's with temperatures in the 70s. Long-term forecast looks dry, high pressure settling in. That's going to keep us dry next week and increasingly warm. We're looking at 70s on Saturday, 75, and then 80 on Sunday. And then it's sky's the limit from there. We're back into the upper 80s by the middle of next week, and the long-term forecast is trending warmer than average as well.